So I would like to thank you guys for joining us this evening. I know you guys, the guests on here, are part of our Gold Star travel crew and wanting to check out this opportunity of how to become a home-based travel agent and what it all entails. So I'm excited to share with you tonight. You know, the opportunity that we have. I'm Cindy Bergerman, by the way, and I'm with the company. I've been with the company for almost a year. Actually, December 4th was when I signed up last year, and loving every minute of it. It's the best decision I've made. We have a couple different parts of our company, a couple different streams of income that you can make with this company, and I'm excited to share that with you. Travel is my passion. I love to travel. I've always, we're always planning our next trip. So we're always saving and budgeting to go on our next trip, where I know a lot of families are the same way. So we have something that we can offer to people, what they're already doing. So I'm going to, a lot of us are looking for a way to work from home. So I'm going to, kind of show you how you can earn more through a home-based business, whether it's you want to do it casually, part-time, or work from home full-time. You can do this as many hours as you want in a day or a week or month, and put into it what you want. And people use this. I have people who have joined my team that want to do this just for their own personal discounts with their travels that they do. So I'm going to be able to show you, how you can travel more and the secrets of travel professionals. And definitely you're going to save more on what you're doing anyway. So if you're traveling, you're going to be able to save more with this program, and you're going to experience more by enjoying all of the above of earning more, traveling more, and saving more without an additional job. Okay. So our company is Planet Marketing, and Donald Bradley is the founder of Planet Marketing. He is a documented seven-figure money earner. He started this company 2 years ago. Okay, he's the marketing side of this company, Planet Marketing, and we're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Solid company leadership. He created the best team. He was looking for, when he began his business 2 years ago, he was looking for a top-notch travel agency. Okay, he was looking for a top-notch travel agency that he could partner with, and he was introduced to James Ferrara, who is the co-founder and president of IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel is our host travel agency. Okay, they are over 25 years old. They're 27 years old. Okay, James Ferrara is the co-founder back 27 years ago, and he's still the president of our company. That's very important because, to have a president that's been with the company for 27 years, his passion is travel. All he wants to focus on is travel. Okay, so his goal was to go global with this company. Okay, they already had 3,000 travel agents working for them, but he wanted to go global. He wanted to expand. They had such top-notch rapport built with the different vendors that we're partnered with. Disney, Carnival, really high reputable companies. We have built great relationships with. But he didn't want to mess with the marketing part. So he was looking for someone to partner with to do the marketing part for him. So it was a match made in heaven. Okay, that's James Ferrara's words, by the way. He said it was a match made in heaven because now Planet Marketing does the marketing for IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel does the travel side. So what we have is travel. We own travel businesses, and we have our own travel agency. Okay, so we can book travel, and we're independent travel agents, okay, through IntelliTravel. But what we have is a business through Planet Marketing where we can help others become travel business owners and become travel agents. Okay, so we have multiple streams of income here. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the travel side of this company, and you can do either or. You can just be a travel agent. If you want to just book travel and make commissions on your travel, you can do that. We have all kinds of awards and recognition through the Better Business Bureau. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We are a verified travel consultant through ARC and IATA, which you have to have that IATA to be able to book anything. So we have, awards through them, recognition. Norwegian Cruise Lines, Princess Cruise Lines, we're in their presidents, like their platinum clubs. Vacation Express, we're in their presidents club. We have a bunch of different organizations. CLIA is the Cruise Line International Association. We are in the Diamond Elite Club with them. There's only 35 travel agencies in that Diamond Elite group with CLIA, and we are one of them. So it's pretty exciting to be able to be a part of that. If you are not a part of CLIA, nobody will want to book with you as far as the vendors. So that's really a good thing. And we're on in the top 35 out of the world. So that's pretty amazing that we have that recognition. So when you become a travel agent, you're going to be able to have all kinds of possibilities of what you can book. You can book anything worldwide. You can focus on and specialize in certain areas. Like they have group cruises, family reunions. If you go on a family reunion, imagine being the one to book that trip. People, fly in, they stay at hotels. If you want, you can put them all on a cruise ship. Have your family reunion on a cruise ship the next time you go, and you get paid for it, right? So the last time I was on a cruise ship, there was a homeschooling group. And the homeschooling group said they book a cruise every single year, and they had about 100 cabins. Imagine booking a homeschooling group like that every single year. The wedding industry is huge. You can focus just on the wedding industry itself. Honeymoons, it is a fact about 2 to 3 months after somebody gets engaged, they're already booking their honeymoon. Before they have all the wedding plans done, they're booking their honeymoon. That is very important. Most newlywed couples go on honeymoon. Destination weddings, there's so many more people doing destination weddings. So, that wedding industry is huge, that you can, just specialize in the wedding industry. Group travel, if you know anybody who has kids that play on traveling sports teams, they're going to hotels almost every weekend during season and staying 2 nights, and the whole team is going. So that's another thing that you could specialize in. Travel alone is an $8 trillion annual industry. It is the largest industry in the world. It is bigger than the entertainment industry, the NFL, the medical field. It is the largest industry in the world. It's projected to almost double in size in the next 10 years to $15 trillion. All right. It's the #1 research category online between the hours of 9 to 5. And the baby boomers and the millennials are feeling the growth of this projection because the millennials are all retiring. There's going to be a millennial retiring every 20 seconds for the next, 10 years. And the baby boomers are saying, I'm not working for 40 years before I go on my, start traveling. So they're feeling this growth also because they're already traveling and they're spending $200 billion themselves, just the millennials. All right. So why not get paid on what people are doing anyway? If you go to an airport, it is never empty, and you see all ages. You see babies in strollers, and you see, grandparents in wheelchairs, the elderly in wheelchairs. So all ages are traveling. Why not get paid on what people are doing anyway? Almost everyone is traveling, or they want to travel. If they had more money or time, they'd probably be traveling. So why not you be the one that gets the commission on what people are doing anyway? There is commission built in to every single trip. This is one of the main questions I know that you guys are interested in. How much are you going to make as a travel agent? You make 70 to 80% of the commission. All right. So the commissions are built in, and each vendor pays a different amount. Like say Carnival, for example, would pay 10%, but we are an elite company with an elite travel agency with Carnival. So IntelliTravel gets paid 16% instead of 10. Okay. So that 16% of the trip gets paid to IntelliTravel, and then IntelliTravel pays 70 to 80% of that commission to us. We start out at 70. Once you make $5,000 in commission, you bump up to 80%. Okay, so that's how that works. You can figure about 8 to 10%, 8 to maybe 12% commissions of the retail price of the trip that you would get paid. Okay, so we're partnered with all kinds of major vendors. Like, you know, you heard me say Carnival, Marriott, Club Med Resorts, you name it. If we are not partnered with them, you are not limited to just booking with them, because you can book with any vendor out there, any hotel. You can book with them, and then you just register it in your back office and you get paid. Okay, we don't deal with any third-party intermediaries such as like Travelocity, Expedia, because they'll take a chunk out of our commission before they pay IntelliTravel. So we don't even mess with those. We have reserved inventory of group cruise blocks. So if somebody's looking for a specific type of cabin or cruise and they can't find it out there, they might come to you and say, look, can you find this for me? And absolutely, there are blocks on cruise ships reserved just for travel agents that only travel agents can see. So we have access to extra things that the consumer does not. We absolutely have the best customer service and support. They're open 7 days a week, and they're trained travel agents to help us. So, you know, if we need some guidance on booking a trip, you can call them and they can help you, you know, maybe refer you to what vendor to use. Booking a specific trip, say somebody wants to go to Hawaii, they will guide you and say, okay, this is probably the best, you know, vendor to use to book that trip. We get our own personalized website. It's kind of like a web portal, any kind of like a basic booking engine that you would see anywhere else. We have a marketing program, everything you need, the sales tools, print advertising material, business cards, everything you need to get started, we have it. It's there for you. You don't have to do all the marketing material. So, okay, what you can make, an example of what you could make booking some travel. All right, for example, say somebody is a business traveler. They're going to go 3 weeks out of the month and travel for 3 nights and stay at a hotel. I'm just going to give them my website and say, hey, just go ahead and book your travel, book your hotel right there on my website, and they get on there, they book their hotel while I'm sleeping, and I'm going to get paid $151 for something like that, okay? A 5-day golf trip to Scottsdale, Arizona for a group of 4, you're looking at a commission of about $274 on a trip, something like that, okay? A little bit bigger, a 7-day honeymoon to Cancun, Mexico. Say your friend comes to you and says, hey, we want to go to Cancun for our honeymoon. We want, you know, 5-star resort. We want butler service. You know, so they're staying at a really nice resort. You book it for them, and you're making $561. It's going to take you probably less than 30 minutes to enter all that information in the computer and book that hotel, that resort for them and their flight. And you're going to make $561. I'd like to point that out because there's so many people that could use an extra $500 a month. Imagine if you could book one honeymoon a month and make that extra $500. You're probably going to book a lot more because knowing it only took a half hour, you're going to find a lot more brides that you want to book their honeymoons for. A 5-day group cruise. This is amazing because 20 cabins, you're looking at about 40 people. It'll take a little bit more than a half hour to book this, but it's definitely worth it because you're going to make about $2,200, $2,200 on a group cruise of about 20 cabins. That's easy to book something like that. It's just, you can call Carnival, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean. You can call them and say, look, I have a group that wants to go. They want 20 cabins. This is the date they want to leave. This is the ship they want to go on. What's the cost? And then they book if they can do it all for you. Or you can go on the website of that cruise ship and do it yourself also. So you have that option whether to call, and they are wonderful. All the vendors that we work with are wonderful. So a lot of people ask, what kind of education and certification do I need? One of the main things that I tell people is just that the education out there is unlimited. It is absolutely endless. It can be overwhelming because there's so much and it's so fun to learn, and you can get caught up in wanting to learn this and learn that. But I tell people, get specialized. Figure out a couple different areas what you want to specialize in when you first get started. There's always time to learn more as you are booking and as you have customers that request different types of trips. You always have time, to learn more. But when you first start out, we want you to specialize. So if Disney is your passion, we want you to, just basically go to the College of Disney. We get it for free. People pay thousands of dollars to get to be a Disney travel agent and to get their education, and we get it free. It's included with our sign up fee. So Disney Cruise Lines, if you want to do different resorts like Club Med resorts, if you want to become a Puerto Rico specialist or Hawaii specialist, you can do that. You can be a specialist in certain areas. If you want to be a skiing specialist, you can do that and just book ski trips, golf trips. There's so many different areas that you can specialize in, and we just want you to focus on a couple different ones that you want to learn more about, that you're passionate about, and what you think your customers will be interested in. So we have different trips. They're called FAM trips, familiarization trip. This is one of the perks as a travel agent. We get, IntelliTravel has, connections with some of these where we get extra special ones. We have a whole list of different FAM trips that we can take in our back office, but IntelliTrips, we get thrown at us a couple of times a year where we can go on these special trips. And right now they're offering a 2-day Bahamas cruise on a Celebrity Cruise Line, which is the top line luxury cruise, for $289 for an ocean view and $329 for a balcony, which that would be $700 to $800 if you would be going on that without the FAM trip. And what that FAM trip is, it's a familiarization trip where the customer or the client wants us to come and check out their resort, their cruise ship, whatever it is, and come back and sell it to our customer. So they give us the opportunity to come at a very much discounted price. Last year they had a Punta Cana trip for $149. It was 5 days in Punta Cana. All they had to do was pay for the airfare there. $149 to stay for 5 days, all inclusive. So we get perks like that a lot every year. We have 3 guarantees, which kind of makes us unique from different travel agencies where you can work from home. The first one is the best travel price guarantee for our customer. If we can't meet the price, beat it, we will give them a voucher for 110% of the price toward their next trip that they book with IntelliTravel. So that makes us, very unique that we give that 110% best travel price guarantee. We have 100% money back guarantee for you. No questions asked. You sign up, you try this out for 30 days, and you are guaranteed in those 30 days, if you are not satisfied in any way and you decide that you don't want to do this business anymore, you can email customer service and they will refund your money the same way that you paid, and it's instant. You don't have to wait for it, and it's 100% money back guaranteed, and they won't ask you any questions. So we also have the last one is a risk-free profit guarantee, which I've never seen any other companies do this. The risk-free profit guarantee is basically you stick with this business for a year, 12 months, and you don't make what you've invested into the business, you are guaranteed not to take a loss. So they will write a difference from what you've invested into your business and what you've made. They'll write a check at the end of the year. So right now, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to share my screen with you and show you how much it is to be a travel agent. And then I'm going to show you a little bit more on our marketing side, what it is that we do on the marketing side and what you can do to make some residual income. So let me share my screen here with you real quick. Okay, so getting started, to be an IntelliTravel travel agent, it's $179.95 to enroll. I know there are companies out there where people are paying, $8,000 to $10,000 to become a travel agent. Okay. We have all the education that we can get with this. Okay. You get commissions on all your travel sales. We can guarantee the best prices. We have our travel benefits, and you get your own personal web portal. Okay. It's $39.95 a month to keep your business going. That also includes errors and emissions insurance. If you mess up on a trip, that backs you up where it covers you if you make a mistake on booking someone's trip. So you have that peace of mind knowing that errors and emissions insurance is included. This here Planet Marketing Rep is $19.95. That is when you can only join IntelliTravel through a Planet Marketing Rep. So if you're interested in helping others do the same thing, or someone comes to you, or you're booking a trip for a customer and they say, well, how much would it be if I did it, as a travel agent? How much would it be for me? And you could give them the price difference, and they may want to sign up just to use this business as their own travel discount plan, because you can write this off also. So you're trying out the different trips, right, for yourself, and for your customers, so you could use this as a tax write-off too. So with a total of both businesses, to own two businesses, being a Planet Marketing Rep and helping others become travel agents, and an IntelliTravel independent travel agent yourself, you can book travel. It's $199.90 to start, and it's $59.90 a month to keep your business going. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little bit about our compensation plan to be a Planet Marketing Rep. Okay, I'm going to keep my screen up right here while I share this with you. The income that you can make as far as helping others become independent travel agents, when you help one person, you get a $50 direct sale commission. Okay, when you help one person join the business, you get $50. Okay, when they go and share this with their friend, they're going to make a phone call and say, hey, I'm starting this travel agent business, and their friend's like, well, I want to know about it. So we get them on the phone, show them this plan, and they sign up. You get a 50% match. Okay, the person you sponsor is going to get $50, and you are going to get a 50% match when they sign somebody up because you referred them. So you get $25 anytime you sign somebody up and they sign somebody up. And then we have additional bonuses. Okay, we have team bonuses. You get an extra $10 for anybody in your whole organization that signs up after you personally enroll 9 people. All right, we have different levels in our builder program that the company likes to recognize us. When you have 3 active travel agents personally enrolled, you are a bronze builder. When you have 6, you're a silver builder, and when you have 9, you're a gold builder. And when you become a gold builder is when you're giving yourself a pay raise. That's when you start receiving these $10 bonuses for anybody who joins your team. And you get a 10% match on personal travel agents' travel commission. So imagine somebody goes out there and books that group cruise and they make a $5,000 commission. You are going to get $500 of that, and you're not going to know one person who went on that cruise ship. All right. And then you also get a 10% match on your personal reps matrix commission. So I'm going to show you what the matrix commission is. This is your monthly income that is residual. It is what comes to you every single month. When you build a team, you personally sponsor at least 2 people, it unlocks the first 2 levels. When you sponsor 3, it unlocks 3 levels, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way to 9 levels. Okay, so that tells you right there, when you become a gold builder, you have 9 people. That's when you get your $10 team bonus, but that unlocks the whole compensation plan. So if you decide that you want to be a builder and build a team with this company, your first goal needs to be 9 to become a gold builder, to maximize this compensation plan. So when you personally enroll 3 people, when you have 3 people in your top line, let me set it up like as an example of, pretend that you're on a stage and you have 3 seats in your first row. Okay, the first row always sells out first, right? People want to be in that front row. You have 3 people in your front row. So those 3 people buy a ticket, the seats are sold, you get $4 per person per month, and you're going to get $12 when those first 3 seats are filled. Okay, now those 3 people each have 3 people under them, so it triples. You're going to have 9 people in your second row. So once that second row is filled, it's $4 per person. So you're going to get $36, plus they're going to pay you for the first row. You're going to get $48. Okay, see how that works? Now those 9 people each get 3 in their first row. So those 3, that third row will get filled up with 27 people. You're going to get paid $156. And see how this grows? $480, $1,452, and so on. Okay, this is a team building matrix, 3 by 9 forced. You don't have to pick and choose where people fall in this matrix. It doesn't matter because the seats fill up, you get paid that $4. It does not matter where people fall in this matrix. And it's your team building it. It's not just you. So when you see these numbers grow, your monthly income is residual. This is coming to you every single month because you have that many people on your team. Okay, you have that many people that have joined your business, and it may not even be anybody that you personally put under there. Somebody above you may have dropped somebody into your matrix because that's the next seat open in their matrix. So you have that possibility of someone falling in your matrix that you don't even know. Okay, we have another program, another way we get paid. We get paid like 6, 7 different ways. I don't know. We're always getting checks. So we just try to figure out where they're coming from. This is the director program. And what happens with the director program, Mr. Bradley says you hit it, you get it. And if you have 100 travel agents on your team, at the end of the month, you're going to get a $500 bonus by the third of the next month. You hit it, you get it. You don't have to wait and requalify the next month to get it the following month. You will get it paid. You will get it paid to you by the third of the following month. So, 1-star directors have a total of 100 people on their team, and they receive $1,000 monthly income guaranteed. Imagine having an extra $12,000 a month guaranteed, or $12,000 a year guaranteed. Okay, you also get an extra $10 team bonus. This means anybody who joins your organization, you are now going to get $20 because you're going to get that $10 gold bonus and a $10 1-star bonus. Okay, the next level is a 2-star director. 300 independent travel agents on your team. $1,000 team bonus, at the beginning of the month. And another $10 team bonus. That's $30 when someone joins your team now. If you personally enroll them, you're getting $50 plus $30. So you're getting $80 when you personally enroll somebody in the business. 3-star directors have 500 travel agents on their team, and they're getting a $2,000 bonus every single month. 4-star directors, there's only 4 of them in the entire company. Okay, 1,500 travel agents on their team, they get a $5,000 bonus and another $10 team bonus. These team bonuses keep growing. They stop at 5-star director. Right now, there's only 1 5-star director in our entire company. He has over 4,000 travel agents on his team, and he gets a $10,000 bonus at the beginning of the month, every single month. This is on top of everything else, on top of that matrix, babe. So what this shows is a lot of room for growth. There's only 4 4-stars, 1 5-star. We're only 2 years old. Imagine if you could get even to 1 2-star in the next 2 years. 2-star directors make an average of $4,000 to $5,000. 3-stars are making $8,000 to $15,000. Imagine if it took you 5 years to become a 3-star director and building a team of 500 people. But 10 years, if you could be making $10,000 to $15,000 a month, absolutely, definitely worth it. And every single one of us have that opportunity getting into this because we're only 2 years old. We haven't hit momentum. We only have 20,000 active travel agents in our company. We just had our 2-year anniversary on October 26th, and we hit 20,000 on that day. And it's really exciting to say that because that is very impressive because most companies take 5 to 8 years to produce those kind of numbers. And we've sold over $200 million in travel already in the first 2 years. That's really exciting. There's bonuses where they recognize you, a presidential club. Once you're making 6 figures, you become a 3-star director. You are going to be making 6 figures. You'll get a sapphire ring, ruby ring when you're making $250,000. We have 1 diamond ring wearer. He's making $500,000. And then you get a Rolex watch when you become a 5-star director. We're definitely a turnkey business. We have all kinds of tools to get started. We have, an app right here on our phone that we can send videos and webinars to people. We can send our business card right there to email and send our business card to people. We have all kinds of training on the web. Sorry, excuse me, I gotta sneeze. And we have live events. I've been to Vegas and Atlanta, going to Baltimore, hopefully London, and those are just all for conventions. And there's events all over the place where you can go and get training. We have meetings weekly all over the world. You can go to meetings. We have live webinars like this where you can sit in your home and invite people to learn the opportunity right from their home. This Planet Marketing Pledge has been a huge addition. This was added to the compensation plan and our bylaws actually back in April this year. And it says if you become a Planet Marketing Director, you can feel secure in knowing in the event of your death, the Planet business that you've built will outlast you. Okay? That means your business is still going to build while you're there or not. Okay? Your people on your team will continue to grow your team. All right, so your income is going to keep increasing year after year. This company is planning to be a legacy company. Imagine 50, 60 years from now what your team is going to look like if you get in now, as one of the first 25,000 people to get into this company. Okay, your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, your director pay, director bonuses, and your monthly residual income. That is huge. Imagine you build this up to $10,000, $15,000 a month. Your family's going to receive that. You can feel secure that you're not going to leave them a bill to pay after you pass away. They're going to be making money and making the money that you've worked so hard for every single month. And it will pass down generation to generation. It's not just your kids. Every generation is going to continue getting that. All right. So right now you just have to make a decision. If you're a guest on here, basically 1, 2, or a 3. A 3 is basically, no thank you. We appreciate you coming and watching this. And we know it's not for everybody, and we don't try to convince you. We just show our opportunity and what we have, and you make a decision if this is for you or not. Number 2 is basically you loved what you've seen, but you have a few questions. We would like to answer your questions. We don't want you going to work tomorrow and asking somebody at your work whether you should do this or not. So we definitely don't want you asking somebody who hasn't seen this opportunity what their opinion is. And then number 1 is basically you love what you've seen, you're ready to sign. We will connect you with the person that added you to the group and invited you to this webinar, and it takes 5 to 10 minutes to get you started, and you will have access to your booking engine immediately. So I am going to open it up now and let you guys answer or ask any questions, and I would love to get to know you. So if you want to tell us where you're from, whatever, let's just chat. I'm going to unmute. I'll let you have the capability now where you want to unmute yourself and ask any questions. Feel free to do that. Anybody have any questions? Got 12 people on here, and I know some of you are guests, so don't be shy. Feel free to ask anything. I know I threw a lot of information at you. Anybody who is on here that is in the business want to say anything or add anything? Kids are quiet. Anybody want to say their story? You know, I was actually on a cruise the day I found out about this business. I was friends on Facebook with somebody for a couple years. I had met her, and just, you know, through network marketing online, and she posted that she was starting a new business, and I just messaged her and said, tell me about it. And she told me, and I was on a cruise. You know, what's the best time to find, you know, somebody who wants to join your business when they're already traveling right in the middle of a vacation. So I definitely looked into it for about a month before I made a decision to switch over with her and join the business. So best decision I've ever made. This past year has been amazing. You know, I have over, you know, 400 people already on my team in this past year. So I have, you know, and I feel like it's my a whole new family to me, and I've met so many new friends all over the place. I've traveled so much already just with the business. Um, Looking forward to a lot more traveling and um, getting to see the world. There's so many places I want to go now after booking some trips and researching different areas. I always thought vacation was going to a beach, but now, you know, I've researched Ireland and different things like that. London, I want to go. So, you know, there's so much out there. It's fun. It's just fun to learn about. Anybody else want to add anything? Is it quiet? Okay, I'll stop rambling. Thank you guys for joining. Feel free to put any questions out in the group if you want to ask questions that way, or, you know, private message the person that sent you here, and we'll be happy to help you get your questions answered. All right, thank you guys.